This is an informational video about the Benjamin Hare Just Swim for Life Foundation.
Going to carry on the memory of a son that was killed in a horrible car crash. Benjamin Hare's father started a foundation in Charlottesville to teach minority and low-income children how to swim.
Many kids never get a chance to learn. Studies by the American Pediatric Society show most minority children don't know how to swim.
This morning, a shocked community is sending its prayers, knowing this could have been avoided if the teens knew how to swim.
I can honestly say in my 26 years in the fire service, I've never seen anything quite to this magnitude.
The Benjamin Hare Just Swim for Life Foundation was created in Charlottesville, Virginia in 2010 and has the mission of waterproofing communities or reducing the number of people at risk of drowning, both locally and nationwide.
Benjamin Hare's father started a foundation in Charlottesville to teach minority and low-income children how to swim. This week, CBS 19's Bianca Spinoza reports they're teaching kids that are getting used to the water and to the English language.
With kicking feet and paddling arms, Hang is discovering a passion for the water.
I don't know how to swim. Yeah, but I really like to learn, so I don't think I'm ready now.
Many kids never get a chance to learn. Studies by the American Pediatric Society show most minority children don't know how to swim.
The city schools do not have programs at either Beaufort or Walker. They have pools attached to them, but they're not teaching the kids how to swim, and so there's a great problem with that.
It's up to families to buy lessons for their children, and that can be expensive.
This issue became very clear here at the Mead Park Water Park. When it first opened up, lifeguards had to make several saves a day because kids would jump into the lazy river and sink straight to the bottom.
Gordon Hare remembers hearing those stories from his late son, Ben Hare, an avid swimmer.
It became something that I realized was a passion of his.
Hare founded the Ben Hare Just Swim for Life Foundation in memory of his son, to teach lessons to children from low-income families.
To see it all starting to come together, it's kind of a small miracle.
The program is just getting its feet wet.
I feel like I'm learning.
Hare hopes the foundation encourages more children and adults to be comfortable in the water so they can keep these skills afloat. Bianca Spinoza, CBS 19 News.
Now, the Ben Hare Just Swim for Life Foundation will offer lessons for children in the community, and the lessons will be free for many people.
According to the CDC, drowning is the second leading cause of accidental death in the U.S. among children under 14, and the leading cause of accidental death for children 5 and under. According to a series of studies at the University of Memphis, the youth drowning rate is 2 to 3 times higher than the national average in ethnically diverse communities. Nearly 6 out of 10 African American and Hispanic Latino children are unable to swim, nearly twice as many as their Caucasian counterparts.
The summer night barbecue for 3 families has ended in a terrible tragedy. 7 teenagers, 1 girl and 6 boys ages 13 to 18 went wading in the shallow waters of the Red River. Just 10 minutes in, the bottom of the river fell from underneath them.
They had 1 life jacket here, and as you can imagine, everybody started yelling for help. Nobody could swim.
After sinking nearly 20 feet, one of the boys, a 15-year-old, started screaming for help. 2 bystanders jumped in to save him. For the other 6, 3 brothers from one family and a sister and 2 brothers from another, it was too late. They were in too deep.
He slipped out my hand. I couldn't feel him no more.
The teens' families watched in shock along the shore as emergency crews recovered their kids' bodies. This morning, a shocked community is sending its prayers, knowing this could have been avoided if the teens knew how to swim.
I can honestly say in my 26 years in the fire service, I've never seen anything quite to this magnitude.
For Good Morning America, Vanita Nair, ABC News.
To address this problem, BH-JSL will train more water safety instructors, make water safety instruction easier and more efficient, waterproof communities by teaching water safety and allowing children to feel comfortable around water, and improve the quality of life for underprivileged children by giving them the gift of water safety. BH-JSL is affiliated with the National Make a Splash Foundation, supported by Cullen Jones and created by USA Swimming. BH-JSL is also associated with the Jefferson Swim League, a competitive swim league in Charlottesville, Virginia. There are many pools that participate in the JSL in Central Virginia. However, many of these pools are unused for months at a time and can be put to good use by holding Learn to Swim classes. In July 2010, the JSL generously donated $5,000 to BH-JSL at its championship swim meet, where it was gratefully accepted by Benjamin Hare's parents. BH-JSL will work in conjunction with these organizations to waterproof communities.